Okay, that's a little annoying. Sorry about that at home, everybody. The connection wasn't working. So now it should be fine. Feel free to find your way onto a comfortable seat, and we'll begin in a moment. Using a prop underneath the sit bones, crossing the legs. Feeling free for a moment while I reground myself after that little episode with the mute button, to just grab a candle or dim the lights or whatever works for you to bring your space into some calmness, into a state of de-escalation of the nervous system. It'll be a short practice tonight. I am myself rather tired. I've had a very busy and long week. A busy day. I was with you this morning at 6:45 a.m. practicing, and here I am tonight practicing again, but that's what I thrive on. That's what I love. So feel free to join me if you wish for a guided deep reset for your Friday night. So let's take our hands to the heart space, draw our chin towards our chest, and for a moment just take some deep breaths in through the nose, and perhaps you sigh out the mouth, in through the nose, and a sigh out the mouth. Take your awareness from the fabric of your skin through the contours of your muscles and into the web of your nerves. And just recognize the pulsation of the prana within you, the vibration of the energy, any lingering areas of stress or fatigue. Just allow them to melt away. And do that with the magic of your breath. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Couple more like that. Deep inhale breath. One more together. And a nice gentle Om to begin our practice this evening. Inhale to prepare. Om. Take your left hand down to your left knee and hold the knee, or create Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb coming to touch. Take the peace fingers of your right hand to your third eye, and we'll begin with the technique, the breath technique known as Alom Viloom. So close your right nostril with your thumb and smoothly and slowly inhale through your left nostril. And then close your left nostril with your ring finger and open your right nostril and smoothly and slowly exhale out the right nostril. Re-inhale through your right nostril. Close the right nostril gently and smoothly exhale out your left nostril as you reopen the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Gently close the left nostril and then smoothly open the right and exhale gently out the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right softly and open the left and exhale smoothly out the left. So you're alternating the movement of the breath in and out in a V shape. So inhale left. Close left, open right, exhale. Keep right open, inhale. Gently close right, open left, and exhale. Inhale left. Gently close left, open right, exhale smoothly. Now continue for 10 cycles on your own. Just calmly allowing the nervous system to reset, recharge, and restore. Alom Viloom, alternate nostril breathing technique. Think of it like a V going up and down, back and forth for the final few cycles here. And when you've completed that final round, place your right hand down on your right knee, flip the left hand to cup the left knee, and just take a moment, closing your eyes, sitting in your seat, and just recognizing how the channels, those Ida and Pingala, Sushumna, and the nadis, now flow with some sense of balance and harmony. We'll take some gentle pranayama techniques now. With your inhale, open the arms out into a cactus shape, lift the chin, widen the collarbones, and then with the exhale breath, round the back body, draw your elbows towards your tummy and create gentle fists with the hands. So the inhale is this smooth progression to open and lengthen the spine. And then the exhale is just this rounding, this tucking in, this small version of you momentarily. Peeling open, expanding with the breath. Hugging in, drawing in, rounding in, bringing that self-inquiry inwards with the exhale. And one more, allowing us to open up. And rounding back body, chin to chest, drawing it in. Lowering the hands down onto the knees now. Now we'll work with Prana Apana, a Kriya, a Kundalini technique that involves using a mudra. So as you place the backs of your hands on your knees with the palms facing the ceiling, let the pinky finger, ring finger, and thumb come to touch. And the peace fingers join and point away from the touching fingers. So just hold that for a moment. Close your eyes and tune into how a mudra can alter the awareness. It's like a way to recirculate energy. The fingertips are the most endowed section of our body that has such electrical impulses and awarenesses other than the brain. So here we are tuning into that current of electricity that runs within us. And we're recycling it, returning the energy back to center. So the prana vayu is an upward current. So as we place our hands in this mudra, we think of drawing the breath in through the nose. So that's the inhale. And then as you flip the palms to face the knees, gather the thumbs to touch the middle and ring finger as the pinky and index points away. So now the hands are facing down and we exhale here. So inhale, flip the palms to Prana Vayu. Thumb comes to ring and pinky. Upward current. And exhale, flip the palms. Thumbs come to touch with ring and middle finger. And that is Apana Vayu, the downward current. So we're moving with that dual awareness of vibrancy on the breath in and the letting go on the breath out. So as you practice on a Friday night after what might have been a very stimulating week, might have been a very long week. You might work in an industry that doesn't recognize a week as a Monday to Friday. But nonetheless, I think Fridays always have this tendency to increase the vibrational quality of them. We can get wrapped up in that sometimes, and we need to restore and recharge. I was just updating my website with a blog post about how fastidious we are in making sure our tablets and devices and laptops and all our IT equipment is updated to the latest software, recharged when it needs it, rebooted when it requires it. But do you realize that you are the most dynamic piece of software that's ever existed? You are the most incredible spark. Spark of Shakti. And we don't often enough recharge, restore, rewire, and update our own personal software. So I encourage you now to find some stillness with the hands on the knees as I walk us through box breathing. So everybody will exhale here, however you wish, out the mouth, out the nose. And now visualize a box as we count the inhale together, as we draw the breath in for 3, for 2, and for 1. Now we hold the breath in for 3, for 2, as we draw another side of our box. Now we exhale for 3, for 2, and for 1. And now challenge yourself to hold the breath out for 2 and for 1. Now smoothly inhale for 3, for 2, and for 1. And hold the breath in for 3, for 2, and for 1. Exhale it out smoothly for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold the breath out. Challenge yourself. Recognize that moment of nervousness and then let the inhale flow back in. Let's move through a few rounds on our own. You can take your count to whatever serves you, lengthening it as you wish. Recharging and restoring your own software system. Quietening down the mind. Settling down the nervous system. this final 2 rounds, explore a lengthened breath in, a lengthened hold, even if it's just by a tiny fraction. Expand your awareness of your own breath. And then let the breath become natural again, in and out through the nostrils. And this final Kundalini practice now is called Sukah Shunya. Sukha is a Sanskrit word that means sweetness. Shunya can be loosely interpreted to be that space, the dark space, the void in between the thinking body and the expansive nature of the true self. Stepping into that space of what can be a little uncomfortable, a little different. No thought, no memory, no emotion. And it's done so with small sips of air through our mouth and our nose, alternating 1 for 1, until we've reached our full inhale over 8 parts. And then the full exhale takes 8 parts, 1 for 1, mouth and nostril. So I'll give you an example. They're like little sips of air. So it's drawing my chin slightly to the chest and inhaling through my lips for a little sip, and then through the nose, and then another sip, and then through the nose. So we're at 4 counts now, so we've got to double that. So there's our 8 counts, and then it's exhale. This is a super ancient, beautiful technique, a pranayama, Kundalini practice. So 8 little sips up through the mouth and the nose, full inhale, 8 little sips alternating out the mouth and nose for the full exhale. You begin now, and I'll come get you in a moment. Keep going through Sukah Shunya, those tiny little sips of air alternating through the mouth and the nose, closing the eyes and just moving the head up and down with the inhale breath and the exhale breath. This is a beautiful technique to melt away the stress and fatigue of our modern lives, to welcome in the abundance of the universe. Reminding yourself that we really are just made up of the elements of the stars, but just happen to have human names. Iron in the blood, carbon in the bones, nitrogen, oxygen. And when you've completed one more round of Sukah Shunya, just give yourself a moment now just to sit in your seat and An opportunity to take yourself from the fabric of your skin through the contour of your muscles and into the web of your nerves. And without a comparison mindset, but a mindset that's full of compassion and kindness to yourself, recognize if there's been a shift. Recognize if you feel calmer, if you feel more centered. And remind yourself that it's okay if you don't. This might be the very first time of all the billions of times that you've been reborn, that you've come to this body, this consciousness. So it's not like you need to master it in your first attempt. It's a beautiful reminder that meditation is not this all in or nothing. It is about consistently showing up, curating the time, the place, and dropping into the shunya, the void, the magic, the place of calmness that resides within you. Please bring your hands to your heart space, draw your chin towards your chest. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're like me in Australia and it is the East Coast, it is nearly 10:30. It's my bedtime and it's time to head on out. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day wherever you're at. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate seeing what you've had to say. I'll have a closer read, but for now, tonight, bye for now. Good night. Thank you so much for joining everybody on TikTok, and thank you on Instagram as well. This will be recorded and it will be on my YouTube channel as well. So if you missed it or you want to watch it again, you're always welcome to come and watch it there. It's free and I'd love to see you. Bye. My next class in the morning, 8 a.m. I put them all on the schedule on TikTok, and I also put them in the morning. It'll be active yoga. These are nighttime classes, Danny. And my YouTube channel and Facebook page, actually, it's easier to schedule there. It's much easier to see the classes. So you can also do that there as well. But yeah, Kundalini practices in the morning. Bit of vinyasa. I have a broken toe, so not super